radical plan to crack down on social media abuse is being considered by the federal government. For more, Nine's Oliver Haig joins us live in Adelaide. Ollie, how will it work?
Lila, good morning. Essentially, it will work the same as a passport. Australians forced to submit 100 points of identification, like their driver's licence or passport, when using social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. Now, police would have access to those social media accounts, and it's all part of a crackdown on online abuse. Now, users could be liable for defamation suits or even criminal prosecution, and it's all part of a plan hoping to deter people from engaging in bad behaviour. Now, the recommendations were handed down by a federal parliamentary inquiry. They're reforms that are being considered by the Morrison government, with the chairman saying there is merit to remove the veil of being anonymous.
New at 11 right now, a Utah supermarket chain is the first in the country to accept and encourage the use of MDLs, or mobile driver's licenses.
Fox 13's Scott McCain is live at the Harmons, their City Creek location, with the very latest on this. Just another convenience we might all have soon. Hi, Scott.
Or something to be very afraid of, depending on, what your thought process is. But essentially, yeah, put your driver's license right on your smartphone, meaning you don't have to physically pull out your driver's license to verify your identity, to do things like buy adult beverages potentially or pick up prescriptions. And it's technology that has been talked about for quite some time. And Harmons Supermarket here in little old Utah, they were on board right from the get-go. This is a technology pioneered by a company out of Boston. And again, the folks at Harmons realizing early on that this is very likely the future in terms of contactless verification. Now, once you download a couple of apps, folks at the driver's license division then transfer your license right onto your phone. And at that point, you have three options concerning how much or how little information you want to provide.
Mobile driver's license is the natural move for the driver's license. Just as our credit cards and payment processes have moved to our phone, the driver's license is now moving to the phone.
The developer of this technology says they follow top-level security protocols for storing information on a mobile device, and when that data is transferred, it is all encrypted. So, if you're interested in being the first kid on your block to have the mobile driver's license downloaded onto your phone, well, Harmons has made it terribly easy for you. In conjunction with the Utah Driver's License Division, they have set up two mobile driver's license divisions, one here at City Creek and the other one out at the Traverse Ridge Harmons location. They're open, they started today at 10, they go till 2 p.m., same drill tomorrow. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at both of those locations if you want to get on board and get your driver's license imported onto your phone. For now, we're live in Salt Lake City. Scott McCain, Fox 13 News.
Okay, this is Canada's QR code, but many countries have a similar thing. Look at all the information it has on you. Religion, organ donor, driver's license, marital status, non-essential access, reserved for future use. So that's a thing that they're going to have more info in the future. Allergies, gender identity, smoker, sex. Are you a firearms owner? Are you a restricted firearms owner? Do you have any warrants? And then look at this. What's your credit score? How many accounts do you have? How much do you owe? What did you make this year? What did you make last year? This is how much information that QR code will have. This will be the social credit system on steroids, if not a carbon copy of it. And this is what people is being imposed on. That's being imposed on them. And the only power this has is the power you give it. If everyone refuses, good luck with this system.
Digital transformation. Every time we use online services and connected devices, we create and exchange billions of pieces of data. By linking it with our digital identity, we can prove that it's ours, access it, and decide to share it or keep it private.
The world's most advanced face recognition technology, or user ID, password, and face recognition. Your face will be your digital identity. At the airport, identify yourself with a facial scan at the security checkpoint. Quickly clear immigration as face recognition checks your identity against a government database. Scan your face to access your account and make withdrawals. And make payment with a quick facial scan. Scan your face to access and pay for different venues.
Sophie shares her MDL with the officer. She doesn't need to touch it or handle it in any way to verify her information. Zeke heads off to the airport with 2 tickets, one for speeding and one for not wearing his corrective lenses. At security, Sophie uses her MDL as her ID. Sophie sails through. Zeke, however, is not so lucky. Hurry, Zeke. Don't worry, Sophie can save the day. With MDL, only she can access her license. Way more information that is needed for this transaction, whether he wants one or not. It's the future of identification. And believe me, you don't want to be the one without one.
The United Nations is ready to digitally transform how it deals with identity. Introducing the UN Digital ID. All of your personal, HR, medical, travel, security, payroll and pension data in the palm of your hand. Digital wallet. Stored securely in her smartphone and only accessible to her with biometrics. She has immediate access to course certificates, travel clearances from UNDSS, medical records from allergies to vaccinations. UN Digital IDs, a building block for digital cooperation, unlocking the promise of the SDGs.
He connects to the government's digital ID application and enters his phone number. He then takes a selfie for a liveness check to prove he is who he claims to be. His identity is verified. Joey can now easily perform tasks using his digital ID in both physical and digital worlds.
Hello everyone, meet Lucy, student in psychology, and me, her digital ID wallet issued by the government to offer a wide range of identity services. In fact, I'm a handy way of proving and protecting her identity both online and face-to-face. Let's have a closer look at what I can do. I can help governments to better communicate with citizens. Right now, I'm reminding Lucy of the appointment she needs to schedule for her mandatory vaccination. Time to go to her exam. Lucy is a bit stressed out. I'm here to make it easy for her to prove she is the right candidate, with a quick and secure connection between her phone and the examiner's. Exam passed successfully. Quick stop at the doctor's before celebrating, and no time to lose. On the way, Lucy uses me to declare her passport lost. She needs it for her upcoming road trip. No issue. She can request an emergency digital passport without having to go to the authority office. I make official admin a lot smoother. And that's not all. I can also help Lucy request a birth certificate, pay her taxes, or prove who she is when onboarding to new services, such as opening a bank account. I allow Lucy to certify her healthcare coverage entitlement. She's able to decide whether to authorize the doctor to access her medical records or not, ensuring her control over her personal data. Lucy needs one more thing before being all set for her trip to Australia: renting a car. I help her share her driver's license credentials online, so that she doesn't have to wait hours in a queue to collect the car when she gets to Brisbane. The rental company benefits from secure and accurate information, and Lucy from a smooth experience. Lucy's friends are waiting for her inside the bar. To allow her to get in, I simply generate a QR code that proves Lucy is old enough, so she doesn't have to share all her ID details with the bar staff. So yes, I'm Lucy's best companion. I protect her identity and official credentials wherever she goes. I provide secured access to public and private services and allow her to have full control over her data privacy. In other words, I give the right access to the right data to the right person. I am also trusted by governments to best support countries' digital transformation, fight against ID fraud, and deliver smooth public services. I am the Thales Digital ID Wallet.
Everywhere she goes, Ouyang Haoyu is followed. What she buys, how she behaves, is tracked and scored to show how responsible and trustworthy she is. It's called the social credit system, and in one version now being tested, a person's reputation is scored on a scale of 350 to 950. And Haoyu, with a good score of 752, is okay with it. In fact, most people are.
It's a mechanism like pushes you to become a better citizen.
It's big data meets Big Brother, expanding how the government monitors, understands, and ultimately controls its 1.4 billion citizens. Thanks to advances in artificial intelligence and facial recognition. and a web of more than 200 million surveillance cameras.
Are people bothered by privacy concerns?
We think the lack of camera keep the safety is really good. We can accept it.
Companies are experimenting with the algorithms to help the government create the new national social credit system. The government also has pilot projects. In one, citizens are required to do hours of unpaid work to get benefits. And scores are docked for things like littering, a messy yard, gossip, even jaywalking. Video of offenders is shown on the local news. And information collectors like Zhou Aini are paid to report on their neighbors. Her quota, 10 entries a month. Like the man who carried a drunk person home. A good deed, she says. Good social credit gets rewarded with perks like cheap loans and travel deals. But a bad score means public shame and worse. Huang Huijun lost a court case and didn't pay. Now he's on a government blacklist. I can't buy airplane or train tickets, he says. And the list goes on. Being discredited makes it hard to get a job or put kids in top schools. The social credit system will go nationwide next year, and few here are willing to criticize it. Something that may pose a risk itself for a bad score and the life that comes with it. Janice Mac